Alright, I just want to jump into it today. Hello, good day, whatever time it is for you. Evening, morning, I do not know. Small heads up, it's very warm in here, so I have AC, well, yeah. I have a fan turned on, so you might occasionally hear some blowing wind. Also, because it's very hot, I might not do much voice thingies. It's mostly a challenge for myself, so but as a heads up. So, last time I called it early. I had wanted to do all of the endgame things before you go to Area 0. But we still have a fight with Nemana to do. And a team to consider before going down there. But for now, I'll just use my team, and if I lose, I lose, so be it. Do I have any? Well, I do have setup with Toxapex. I'm gonna try to get that going. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Any second now. Ah! There you are, Sarg. Ready for a battle between champions? Because all these folks here seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. The stage is set. It's my all-out power versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. That's a dog. Finally, the thing I've waited for all this time for. Time to begin our greatest battle of all. Oh, wait, what? I am a fool. I did not grab toxic spikes, so my brain just absorbed that as being toxic spikes. Let's see what you do. The rocks are gonna hurt. Because I do like swapping a lot. Drill run! Now that's a contact move, buddy. Do I have a levitate? If I have a levitate and not flying type, that would be good. No. I do have a type. Still hurt a lot, but I have to give Oil Wrestler a shot. Okay, that's a drill dodge. Yeah, drill run dodged. Good. This is probably within range for the quick break kill. Go. You think I helped teach you type matchups, and now you're using them to put me to shame. Pull you up a little bit. Pomod. Electric type. Fighting type. Honestly, he's probably gonna para me. But if he doesn't, I can probably live a hit and smooch it back up. Or at least a good portion of it. Let's see what happens. And smooch. First combat, I should be able to live that. Yeah. And the defense drop would mean the smooch does more, so... Not enough, though. Do I defeat another one? Yes or no? Because the healing is not going to be that much. And I don't really have means of phasing the attack, so... A smooch. Okay. Flyer doing its job. Or for... I mean... This is the right answer. Like, sure, it can probably hurt me pretty badly, but I'm relatively fast and special. Even if I haven't invested in special attack, it should still be good. Right, Earth Eater. I forgot about that. Ouch. Okay, cannot poison this guy. And getting it in Brick Break range will be pretty hard, but maybe. Man, I can't believe I forgot about Earth Eater. Ow. Yeah, just discharge. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Ooh, that hurts a lot. How do you like my real hard hits? Man, it feels good to finally let loose. Can I get a para? No. So I can't really get to a point where I live. Problem is, I don't really have a means. I mean, I guess I can put you back in. It's just gonna be another EQ. Yep. Facing the EQ. And then Brick Break, because that will be enough. So far, so good. I am eating a lot of rocks damage, though. Kudra. Well, I can do only one thing against Kudra. Go cooler. Do the cooler thing. Ouch, rocks. I can either Icicle Spear or Glaive Rush. Let's Glaive Rush. Nice. That's all I really wanted. A critical hit at a critical moment. That goes beyond luck. You've got some kind of gift? Dun dun sports. The flying press. Yeah, probably. Though I doubt flying press will be enough. It is 150 power a stab, which is significant. Now more rocks. Flying press, go. Bonk. Yep, that was to be expected. Oh, you're going the setup route, huh? That was just too greedy. Oil Wrestler doing a lot of work here. Oh god, what was a starter again? Grass one? Yeah, Scarada, yeah. It's all down to this, my last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we've got. So... Battle... Counts as both. I'm gonna do it. Let's see what happens. I am curious if it procs. I know for sure now that I outspeed, which is the whole reason I do this. But I'm curious if it procs the flying type. Shine blazingly bright, my greatest treasure. I do love me Scarada. I literally love all the starters in this one, except for the crocodile. Which is the one I went with. Flying press does not proc. Does hurt a lot. Ooh. Well, that's game. Well then. You did it! This is legit incredible! You're the strongest out there, Sarg! I mean, you knocked me flat and I was giving you absolutely everything I had! Everything I... Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? It's so much better, so much more fun than I ever even knew. Thanks for that incredible match. You beat me fair and square. Yes, yes, we're all clapping. Clap, clap, clap. Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break, Sarg. For round 2. What? Which Pokemon should I bring out this time? Decisions. That's the day Sark died. Victory will complete. Yo, I forgot what voice I did for him. Yo, Arvin here. Whoa, down boy. Don't jump up like that. Seems like hearing your voice has old Mabus stiff. Here, all worked up, sorry. Oh, that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. Did you remember that we talked about what we talked about before? About going to Area 0? Yeah. Of course you do, you little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? Well, all the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Build up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to help, who want to go to Area 0 with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So, now we've all just got to get there. First step will be gathering at Area 0. I'll be ready and waiting at the 0 gate. I'll send you the location on your phone too. Don't leave me hanging forever. We'll be waiting.
Wow. Wow.
Alright. This is all nice and dandy, but I have team things to consider. So let's look at my options. Monkey is just here as a stand-in for so long. Monkey is the mon I used to train up everybody. So I have decided one thing. I am banning Cloth. Because for this final team I want literally just mons I don't like or have never really used. And Cloth was an exception to that. I also want to consider what type, like I want to bring a good mix of mons. So I've been thinking I should bring my MVPs for sure. And for each battle there was one clear MVP. And that would be Bluey, Cooler, and Stacy. So you can go back here. Oh. So those are my MVPs, and looking at them, I need something that resists ground. Fire not necessarily, but I already have a fairy type now. Something that resists ground. I have been eyeing the Pomp. But basically it's between the Pomp and Oil Wrestler. Because Oil Wrestler is like very powerful but frail. And the Pomp is not that much tankier, but it has Intimidate. Which is significant. Because I can use swap tactics. Like, change them around. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do the Pomp, just because, like... I need a fighting type. I don't think I necessarily do. Still really disappointed in Fridge. Puppy, fighting, pretty well covered. Ground is now covered, but having 2 ground weaknesses is not great, especially if the bomb bites the dust at some point. Fighting, which I already have one, resists Psychic. I don't have anything that resists Psychic yet. I do have 3 physical attackers, so maybe looking at special attackers is not a bad idea. Sure. Let's see, rocks. I have 2 weaknesses to rocks. Fighting. I mean, I have a poison weak and a poison immune. I have a steel weak and a steel resist. What's my coverage for ice? I have 1 weakness, 2 resists. Fire, I have 1 weakness, but also powers up by it. Electric, I have 1 weakness, 1 resist. Real answer is just grabbing Poptail, right? I will change some names, I think, but... Let's see, that gives me fighting immunity. Which is good, even though I have 2 resists already. I have normal immunity, which... have a bird that can ignore ghosts. But that would be another physical attacker, right? I think I bring Fridge for this. It's another fire weakness, which is not great. What are my other options? Like, if there's a fire, bringing Brapper would be a good one, but it's again, it's a physical attacker. This is also another fire weakness, but his special defense is through the roof. Okay. Yeah. I do want to see if I can get like a U-turn or something. The bird. U-turn a thing. Surely it's a thing I have. Heavy slam? Honestly, might not even be that bad of an idea. Okay, I'm gonna check if... I think I'm gonna check if U-turn is available, and if it's not, so be it. I will not... Actually, I will get rid of Fly, I think, now that I think about it. Because I don't have any setup. Right, sure, a low attack. Bird. God, your moveset sucks. Honestly, Terra Blast over Facade. Last Terra Blast I have, but you know. Foul Play can be interesting. Like, it uses the target's attack stat. So it's worth bringing in, I think. Yeah. Right? Now, in terms of items, they're going to be very straightforward. Oh, that's wrong page. Let's see. Rocky helmet on the car. Muscle band. Actually, I will check real quick after this if the shop has the good bands. Lefties on the rest. Lefties on the rest. Don't know why, but I gave lefties. Right, that's what I did last time. I gave Black Sludge to the car. Actually, I have self-sustain on the bird. I'll give Rocky Helmet to the bird to have it deal some extra damage. Did I? Here somewhere. There it is. Like, sure, lefties would be handy. I think this is better. Alrighty. First go here. Yes. Also, as a small heads up, this kind of goes without saying for every stream, but with this weather, like the weather it currently is over here, especially, I called this stream the finale. It's no guarantees, because if I crash, I am not going to continue. Wait. A scarf only. Which I don't care for. Then let's bonk into that staircase, I guess. Now into this wall. Let's see, did I want to check? Oh, the TMs, yeah. TMs first, there we go. Do I have anything I would want? Protect is always nice. Filling water, okay. Actually, I'm already past the craftable one, so nope. Let's just go. There. Head south. Hey, over here! I wiggle towards Arvin. This is the Zero Gate. Was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater of Paldea. Or folks call Area Zero. Start ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours? The one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Koraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two teammates should be waiting for us. Inside the Zero Gate. Guess you should head in. Gee willikers, I wonder who the other teammates could possibly be. I am stumped. So stumped I am. Whoa, kinda dark in here. Well, that's arc. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in battle, or outside of it. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on! Why? I turned them on. Like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you! The kid with the fluffy Eevee bag! I guess? My name's Penny. Well, hey! We never got to actually talk. I'm Nemina. I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. You like Pokemon battling too? You talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Sark. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Sark. And I pay my debts. You're surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course everyone knows me, Arvin! My love includes my bubble stiff, and cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Sark. I have been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry? Who are you? That's my mom. Probably. What? That's Professor Seda? Nemina, student ID number 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor! Oh my gosh, I'm such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you see to your right. Mom? What is it, Arvin? Oh, wait, please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Guess we'd better proceed below, as requested. I wonder if the professor's any good at Pokemon battling. Yes, you would think that. Seda used to be really famous. Everyone knew who she was. But she hasn't been in the media in like ages. That's a door. It says Ojona. Ojoda. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Ooh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Sark, have you brought Koraidon with you? Yeah. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? Wait, did you say Koraidon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see where Pokemon live down in Area Zero. Let's go! That girl, is she like capable of fear or what? Guess you better go too. Can't ride Koraidon here. Can I ride Koraidon here? No. How about here? Oh. Dark. Dark. Ready for the worst? Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get out the Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Akya. Eh? Akya. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? Get on! Yo! And they all crashed into the bottom, never to be heard from again, and stream. Oh, hello, thank you for the follow. Sure do. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. Yeah. Yes. It chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second, where's the student council girl? Team's doing fine, I skipped the line. Everyone, you have to see this! Area Zero is amazing! Come on already! I guess your ability would be on tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. Huh? Your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Aw, you were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at Zero Lab, in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks, installed on the exterior. I cannot unlock. Locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. They look like that. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes! Let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. That's kind of video gaming when you say it out loud, huh? Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. But yeah, the team is doing fine. No. I so for one, this is like a challenge run. I'm not blind. Well, I say challenge run. It's kind of a failed challenge run. And to be very honest, I am not interested in the DLC. I enjoy Pokemon a lot, but I feel it's scummy to still have two versions of a game and still release DLC. So I'm not getting it. But I understand why people do. Right, there's no map here. This is just walking in circles. Oh, Penny! How'd you wind the... Okay. I thought I would be able to read these, but no, it's too quick. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. Hello there. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah? What were they called? Radish stations? Search stations? Well, I was close. Wow, you must have... you have such great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Shreen. Ah, what the heck is that? That's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Sark, let's take it on together. Rima. Oh, this was not the best thing to start out with. Not that it matters. Because if I remember, this thing just goes down to a drill run from the Lycanroc. Yeah. I did on my main save, but this is a sort of challenge run. Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please. Got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. You've got jump bluffs. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Ah, you'll get there. Just takes time and running around a lot and trading with folks. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached the first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So, that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Tark, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock in the lab using that central panel. Press button. Well done. That was very hard. Continue your efforts at all the remaining research stations. I never wrote them, so I'm just gonna read these read these for myself real quick. Nice. Think. Oh, I'm locked out of this menu. Do want to grab another lead for the next part. Thank you. Yeah, almost. Kept them a little bit low level on purpose to make the fights a bit more interesting. And this is Scarlet. Which I guess is obvious with frickin' Horizon mentioning earlier. Yeah, same here. The first time I did it. Oh, I can open menu. I wanted... Yeah, I remember... I forget her name. I think Eri? This lady here. I think I beat her with like level 40 mons, while she uses 50 plus. That was a real interesting fight. Not on this playthrough, mind you, on my first playthrough. Second research station, about time too. I've actually never really had issues with Ortega. I guess I just kind of favor mons that resist fairy. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough without any healer poison. But yeah. Phew! Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina soon, Council Girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. That's a Jigglypuff. Oh. Hey, look! A Jigglypuff! Some nice familiar Pokemon down here too. Unlike Jumpluff, or Medicham, or Venomoth.
Pooh?
Oh my gosh, so cute!
Pooh. Purr.
What? What the? What? Ark, it's time to battle. Not sure if I would enjoy Nuzlocking this game. But maybe. Okay. Oh, you got both versions to complete the dex, I assume. Seriously, what was that? One thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that, then I'm done for. True, you don't need both versions, but you would need to trade. Or get really lucky with raids, I think. Like, you for sure would need to trade for the legendary. Well, looks like pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We could rest here. We will repeat that every time. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon... I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. I refuse to read this. Monsters of Area Zero? So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Sark? I think they're really just Pokemon. Oh wait, was that the wrong one? Oh. Yeah, same. I mean, they look different, sure, but they use moves and battle just like the Pokemon we know. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor! Some of the some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in the distant past, long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh come on, there's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab, where I am located, contains a time machine. It summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. Also, if you are at the same point as me, I hope this is not spoiling you. But I assume if you picked it up now, you're already aware of most of the things. So the thing my mom spent forever researching down there. She actually got it working. Indeed. Though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? Time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Mom, you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, If possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you see the situation for yourself. Now then, Sark, press button. Press button. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Sark. You know that book she told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. More like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Not a book? Too bad you cannot read. Take care of it for me, okay? Sorry. Oh yeah, the trading system is basically, so long as you put in the right code to denote which mon you're trading for which mon. So long as you get paired up with someone from the other version, you will just both know which mon you're putting in and then trade it like that. So for example, if you have a Fire Tauros and you want a Water Tauros, that's the worst one to get right. But then you grab the code for the Tauros, so that I think that's let's see which number that is. That's the wrong one. I think this trading method was also present in Sword and Shield, right? But yeah, I think you have like a 6-number code. So for example, if I have a Vivilion, I want to trade for a Vespiquen, I would put in 037, 039. But yeah, that's... it's also universally used, right? Like for Haunter, if you trade Haunter for Haunter example, which you don't need to do, I think, but... you can just use the in-game trade for that. Yeah, with the Tauros one, it's like you trade Tauros for Tauros, and you pray that the other one has the Tauros that you don't have. That's what happened when I tried to get it, like, I kept finding people with Water Tauros, which is what I had. But other than that, it's a really nice method of guarantee trading with, like, a few awkward bits to it. Like with strangers, I should say. Like if you just have a friend or both versions, then you can manage it yourself. Friend. Yep. Well, it's easy if you know about it. That's almost the big part, because I didn't know about the trading method until I looked into completing the decks for this generation. I don't remember where I need to go. I think this is a dead end. Oh, well, this is the right way. It's better than Wonder Trade, that's for sure. Alright, another research station. Nice! We get to chill for a minute. Gonna jump out of this again, 100% guaranteed. Oh Penny, you're such a worrywart. Huh? See? See? Wait a sec. This is like the Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along. Whoa, you've battled one of these before, Arvin? Looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Sarg and I are both old pros when it comes to the Titans. Leave it to us. So... do I outspeed it? Well, even if I do, it doesn't really matter. Rocky Helmet Bird is a go. See that? Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before our creator get together? Jealous! If you've got things from literal ancient times roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Professor Seda doing anything to keep it under control? How could she let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like oh so brilliant Professor Seda ever messes up. Come on, Sark. Let's go inside that research station. Also curious. On my first playthrough, I used a bug to skip a bunch of walking. See if I can do that again. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? Feeling rough, Benny? Oh, no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. And the Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those ancient Pokemon? Yeah. Huh. I think you're onto something. It is kinda giving off ancient vibes. Even his name sounds pasty. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey Arvin, you had Koraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? Ugh. Still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. I guess I've got no choice then. But to tell you what I know, that Pokemon, Koraidon that is, it was found by my mom when she was working on a time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor! Koraidon, which I entrusted to Sarg, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup, as well as its behavioral patterns, I have come to realize that I had discovered what was in fact an ancient form of Cyclizar, a Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Huh, you mean there's another one around here somewhere? What of their family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. Heartwarming family reunion? Exactly! Imagine how thrilled they'd be if they can get family back together, get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Sark. Please, press button. Yeah, you're right, Purple. You can just trade for the exclusives and then let the rest... catch the rest normally. Okay, by completing the dex, do you mean completing all entries or catching all the Pokemon enough that they count? Because... like, catching them or doing whatever enough to have them count is significantly less painful than everything. Yeah, I'll move on. Yeah, completing all entries is rough. But I'll go on. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on the final research station. Okay. Right, this is the one I actually did read. My first playthrough. I probably don't need to rest, but eh. I want to look at my Legends Arceus game because I'm not sure if I got a shiny charm in that one. I know I got all the like dex reveals, but I didn't do all entries. So I probably don't have it, but Limora. If I had found them in the overworld at some point, I would have definitely used Limora. I'm pretty sure... Oh. Gonna take a sip of drink real quick. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals! They go all the way to the bottom. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, that was the wrong character. Oh well. Oh, good call. Watch your step. Professor's waiting down there somewhere. Waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright team, watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this thing. Oh. Okay, wait, I think... Oh, I've been skipping lines. Crap. Uh, come on, everybody. Let's keep moving. We've got to go all the way down. Of course, I skipped everything except the last line. But I'm pretty sure that's just the requirement to get the... like, the dex entry visible. Getting it to level 10. Which was some work, but I thought you meant, like, doing all the entries for every mon. I'm pretty sure if you have enough badges, you can get them at the Pokemon centers. Like the dudes next to... Where did I cheat? Think... Oh, Terrablast. I think I cheated. Maybe. There we go. But I missed where I needed to land. Aha! Yeah, I think that saves me some walking around. One moment. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. Looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Ah, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, children. Hello. What the heck? Stop that. You're creeping us out. Hello, child. Children. Initiating restart. Professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Well, it's definitely weird at least. Almost like... I don't know. If she meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. Still got goosebumps and all. But what if I press button? I am great. I can even do it without people telling me to press button. Ah. Hello. Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to the Zero Lab. It lies at the very bottom of Area Zero. Now the question is, can I cheat again? Surely the answer to that is yes. There we go. Wahoo! I break leg. Pretty sure I just need to go through there. I do like how the crystals are rendered here. But I'm pretty sure a friend of mine would die from this. Like from just how shiny this all is. Have we finally reached the deepest part? Made it! Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real? Yeah, right. It's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. Has entire buildings been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arven. Professor implied something important about Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should open for you now. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. That sounds like a problem. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. You've got me and Sarg here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well done, that puts all my worries to rest. Do I need another lead? All the things... No, I think Stacy is probably the best lead. Because it's good against everything that's about to come out. Rasputin. One last time. Hold it. Huh? Why? We're finally at the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? Yeah, if Koraidon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. It hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. There's also Herba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area 0 is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Come on, Sark, let Koraidon out. Okay.
Aria?
Alright. Come on, Sark. Now that we've got Koraidon ready, it's time to open that gate. Press button. Oh, that looks great.
Roar.
Family reunion, it's happening! What? No way.
Wow. Aria.
No, something's not right.
Yawns.
Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Let's look at Koraidon. Thing's terrified. Guess that the other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon's giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry about a thing about anything like that. Once we get you back into battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe to toe against that jerk. If you want to.
Yes.
Sorry, guess that doesn't really help, huh? I think that other Koraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the Professor warned us to watch out for. But didn't Professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come from the inside? You mean from the inside the gate we just... Oh.
Rumble, rumble.
What the? I don't think Carvana is particularly hard to catch. Yeah, just luck, I assume. We're surrounded. And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. Oh. Yeah, Garganacl is a bit harder. There's no way we can handle this many. And tell me, they're all ancient Pokemon? We've got a little disaster on our hands here.
Yes.
Look, even that fellow is ready to bail. And I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Sark, let's do this together. Oh. I forgot about that one. Well, let's just do the same as last time. Wow, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. Glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Why are they coming at me? Sark, help me out here. Just poison jab. The ancient past must have been terrifying.
Yes.
Oh no, they're running away! Yeah, and? If those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. Gotta go after him, Benny. Why me? Wait. Oh no, wait! Hold on, Nemana. Why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? Two of them can handle their part. Well, at least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for this strong looking one first. Watermane is like a really scary mom in terms of stats. See, our friendship had us perfectly in sync. Now thanks to our Titan hunting together. Oh, thank you for the follow, Big Blitz. Still scared, huh? You were worried you might have to face another one of your kind? Well then, let me take on some of the burden. Those stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mabastiff can take them. Alrighty, take care, Purple.
Bro.
So, Sark. You and your partner there. Take you and your partner there. Reading is hard. So, Sark, you take your partner there and go take care of business. Okay. Glad to see you've got some faith in us at last. Mabastiff can't wait for battle either.
Oh, wow.
Right on. Freaking hate you. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers. You just use them. And you've got us too. So don't even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave. Stand up and fight. Oh, that was weird. Hold me in the air. Human presence detected within Zero Lab. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, Sark. Thank you for coming.
Wow.
Shush, you. Get back in the ball. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Coridon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle.
Yes.
I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Seda. Then who are you? I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. Dead? The Pokémon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Coridon to survive and thrive. That is why she threw herself in front of your Coridon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel, also known as Clive, and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Sark, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Any questions can be addressed. We make our descent. Follow me. Was something. I wasn't, I lied. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Sark, it is truly a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? An AI? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws out the original professor's knowledge. Draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of these calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the Professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Why she did? As I explained to you before, the original Professor did. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries, left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may destroy her son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original Professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Time machine? The time machine is a device that the original Professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point in the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Zeta had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, but what you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Anything else? What do you want? The original professor had a dream. A world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's power seemed to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past, and this energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we have begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the Professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original Professor ever devised. Sark, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream that Seda once cherished.
Okay.
I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Hello, Ice Train! This really hurts my eyes to look at. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. For some reason, we want you to put tablets in here, or book. It does a thing. Wait. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet Book. It was very like the Professor to put the final key we would need for that book. We would need in that book, of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place that Scarlet Book upon the pedestal there, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by a system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokémon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet Book upon the pedestal. So I do have previous knowledge of this fight, and I will use that to my advantage. So I'm going to start with the bird. You place the Scarlet Book on the pedestal? Yeah. ID confirmed. Professor Seda. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. Up to you now, Sark. AI Seda switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please, defeat me. At last. At last, my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. The good music. So I will tell you one thing. When I played this the first time, I played it blind and... Oh. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. So when I played this the first time, also this music is great. When I played this the first time, I was actually unspoiled. Like, I did not have any spoilers about these mons. So this was a genuinely challenging fight on the fact that I didn't know their types or what their stat lines were. But yeah, now I am kind of aware. This thing is bug fighting. Now, this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand ancient Pokemon weaknesses? This is more of a victory lap anyway, so... Fluttermane, I've already determined that this guy is good for Fluttermane. Although, Shadow Ball will probably hurt a lot. Okay. Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? This is the power of the ancient past holds. Splendid, is it not? Right, that was good enough. Look, oh, that crit was probably necessary. What? Some sort of error has occurred here. Recalculating for critical damage. Sludge healing, Brute Bonnet. Brute Bonnet, obviously, but I want to give everybody a shot. Bluey or Yub. I do need Bluey for one more. Ooh, that was a pretty hefty hit actually. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna set up a wish. Because he probably will Sucker Punch again. I mean, I could also set up Calm Minds. No, not the Sucker Punch. And that's why I wished. Sandy Shock. Yeah. Oh no! A little bit of damage. Tail. I did say I wanted to use everyone, so I will. Two Legs has done exactly nothing so far, so... Actually, that was a mistake. Well... I'll just Feather Dance. The fact that it's quicker is interesting. This is fine. Making sure I can bring Stacy in relatively safely. Oh yeah. Iron Head. So, Roaring Moon is Dragon Dark type. What can I do? I'm basically hoping he doesn't have anything that one-shots Yulb. Everything is proceeding with my expectations. I am afraid the probability of you winning is 0. Energy. I think it increases attack, yeah. Which might be a problem, but hopefully not. You should be fine. Not by a margin I wanted, but that's a win. Impossible. Arg. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... She has finally been stopped. You're not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you. Sorry. You were alone so long. Arve. Mom? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa. What's going on now? Is another Pokemon, army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Blocking all Pokeballs except those registered to Seda's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI Seda disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initiated. Oh, well, we go up again. You are not getting in my way. Challenged by that. Ah, I know what I must do. Then now this one. Ah, well that won't work. It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? You know what? I'll just throw a ball at it. Alright, they're not enabled. Maybe if I throw a Lumberry at it. Pokeballs are locked. Crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. And I can't get them open. Right. I cannot punch it. That's a shame. That's totally cheating. You call yourself an adult. Yeah, I wonder what I should do. Grand. Green Ring of Death. Wow, Grog. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just spam this. Like, you can't lose this fight, I'm pretty sure. It's changed into its battle form! Let's go, Koraidon, you got this! You will fall here, within this garden of paradise, and achieve nothing in the end. We get the burn? Nope, just keep go. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Sark. I'll do Terra Blast, I guess. The data say I am the superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream will be built. That's a bonk. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Now I do collision course again. Oh man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey, Sark, your Terra Orb is glowing. Sark, go right on. Terrestrialize and finish this off. More attack. Back, special, Spadev, or Speed. Collision, oh yeah, Terra Blast then. If it's stab, I'll do it like that. Yeah, I should have collision coursed, so I might not actually take it down this turn, but we'll see. It'd give me all those attack buffs, so maybe. There we go. Well, crap. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore? How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. You back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold your faith in your hands, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own pasts may have been, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Sark. I thank all of you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you, your freedom. The way that you came together, working in league with your fellows. and caring for them. The way that you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all your care into your battles. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you... Ah, and the way that you soared free through the sky, the very skies, on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not found. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So, I have made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I am not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your own heart race with the thrill of adventure? Am I a warrior of light? Arven, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherit all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. No, you can't. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arven, Coridon, Sark. It is a little sad, but I am not afraid. But I am afraid this is goodbye. Mom. Farewell, my 3 adventurers. I bid you adieu. I will go into the floating butthole with my book, so I can read. Probably. How could you just go? Come on. Arven, you okay, bud? Yeah. Somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake. But when it said my name, using her voice, and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? So Sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yes. I guess Coridon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm going to die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Sark and Coridon just saved all of Paldea. That's right. You both did amazing. Thanks, Sark. Yeah, that's my bud Sark for you. You know, Arven, you know the professor is gone. I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Huh. Yeah. Thanks, Penny. Yeah. Sorry. What should we do now, Sark? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out on this adventure. I don't really... That's great. Get a load up on snacks first, though. Hey, Sark, not you too. Alright, fine, I guess we're doing this. Okay, lowering that. I have no idea if the singing is like a, a fault mutable offense, so I'm just gonna talk over this. Yeah, that's it for Nomekop, Esrever, Telracs, or Pokemon Scarlet Reverse. As I've mentioned quite a few times, this was supposed to be a challenge run that I could not work out. I thought I would be able to. I should have checked it before starting the run, obviously, but I just went with what I could do. So I did the Titans first and then reverse order from there. Overall, so I will be perfectly frank, the only reason this went on for as long as it did to the end is because the original streams on which I played this game blind were partially not saved. So I did want to save an experience with this game. Which is why after the first stream in which I did prep work, stream 0, basically, after then I kept going even though I knew it would not work entirely in the way I wanted it to. It was kind of fun to actually do the challenges at their intended level. So for one, I did a couple of them on my first run way earlier than I should, and a lot of them after, well, being well over leveled for them. The fights were extremely easy. Yeah, I don't blame if nobody's particularly interested in this particular challenge run, because it really is just nothing. I just did all the challenges in a particular order, while being 3 levels below the challenge and having no more Pokemon than the trainer in question. The exceptions being the Team Star fights, because the rev-up room they send out is horribly broken compared to a single Mon, unless they are set up in some way. Yeah, it was fun to set it up. I am glad it's over. It may just be because I am kind of dehydrated and did a lot of talking on a day that I did not necessarily intend to talk a lot. I am very happy with the experiment of voice acting all the things. Like, obviously, I'm not a voice actor. I do enjoy voice acting, even if I am not great at it. Well, my favorite voice I had to do was Atticus, even though he only appeared a couple of times. As for the teams, I did end up using all the mons I did not particularly care for. Arguably, Florges. I have not used Florges in any meaningful capacity before this run, but I probably should have used Duxbun or the Wigglytuff instead. Just to have more representation of mons I don't care for. Yeah. Other than that, it was kind of fun to think of sets, which I always like doing. making raid mons is actually one of my favorite parts of this game, even though I don't have the patience for it anymore. So, as for the run itself, I didn't really run into too big a trouble. Because of the way I did this run by making separate teams for every challenge, a lot of the work was front-loaded, and a lot of the performance, being the streams themselves, are was more the meat of the stream. Whereas in previous streams, in the blind playthrough, it was a lot of grinding mons and not actually doing stuff. Back up. I think it was at 11. 13. Ding dong dong ding. Let's do this. Yeah, So. Oh. Let's see, are there any points I want to mention? Yeah, this is mostly a fairly personal project. To all the bots that jumped in to... Well, bots or people, I still cannot tell. To all the bots that jumped in to promote their art, I'm sorry, but no. Please... I don't know. To future me, hey, you did a thing, good job. To anyone else who watches this, because I will be putting it up on YouTube, just the full streams, nothing edited or nothing. I don't have video editing software, nor do I have the inclination to sit down for a couple of hours to make a video that nobody will likely watch, because it's my YouTube. I don't have anything on my YouTube other than other streams that I did. I'll once more go over the mons that happened to join me on this adventure. It's not all of them, because some of them I put in different boxes, but remember Nud and Esrever and Lepel and Ainutep and Muisatop and Imimicrons. And Loklov and Noznid and Rakoops, Pugam, Aishnin and Grubnatne, Sayameg and Lakisaraf and Idleness, Ukyukset, LPs, and Yatsutokat, and Goduk, and Fort Pomots. That one was my favorite. And Dewolbmoot, and RJ Nodirok, and Olor, and Noinizalb, and Kudatsui, and Relrock Bub, Sif Sireneg, and Onipe, and Ibrikitlam, and Gnupma. Okay, I'm done. That's good enough. But yeah, again, surprisingly fond of this physically defensive Squawkabilly, and the way he did his work. He was named the Pomp backwards because of the Pompadour. Then there's this one, Baxcalibur. It's just a generic dragon. It's a neat typing. same as Kyurem, and I don't think there's anything else that has it. And the thermal exchange sounds cool. Never got to proc it, I think. Maybe once. I did like using it, mechanically. It's just kind of bulky, it hits hard. And it can take hits, which is what kind of bulky means. But, you know. I called him cooler, but backwards. So Raluk. And then the Florges that just kind of swept everything in the Elite Four, I think. Like, I think it called Minesweeped at least 2 of them in the end. Yeah, what to say. I like Florges' design. I never used it before because for the life of me I could not figure out it needed a shiny stone to evolve, and I already usually had other fairy types on my team that I like to use more. I called them Yulp, or Bluey backwards. Revavroom. Revavroom is fine. Interesting typing, Steel Poison. Was a kind of speedy physical attacker that has some bulk to it. That's about it. It's fine. I'm not actually super impressed with Revavroom, but I do like using it. I called it Stacy backwards, like Stacy Wagon. You. Espathra. I barely used it. I don't like the design of Espathra. I don't know what it is, because... So I like that it has a little butt cape, for example. And I like the Egyptian aesthetic, about which I might be completely mistaken as well, but don't mind that. I like the Egyptian aesthetic. I don't like the colors. Even though I'm all for mismatching colors, but these are just the wrong tints. Like the wrong shades of orange specifically. And I feel like if the white was like black or like dark brown, it would have been more fun. But that might just be me. Oh right, I called them 2 legs backwards because they start out with no legs and then they get 2. Toadscruel, that's the name of the mon. Yeah, I just forgot about this one existing. Its ability is terrible. I don't care for it. You know, it has its uses, but I don't like it. It does make it so he could put a Revavroom to sleep with Spore, which is... that's useful. I just... I love the typing. Ground Grass is nice. The only one I can remember is Torterra, and actually I don't particularly like using Torterra. And I like that it's primarily a special attacker, because like I went the special defense route. But it can do both. I like it for its run animation, and that's about it. Again, it's a mon that I just forgot about. Because it just didn't tick the boxes that I like. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. That concludes the reverse Scarlet run. It wasn't that special, but I hope you did enjoy if you happen to be watching this. If you didn't, also fine, just have a nice day. Goodbye.